What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video we're diving into Sabrina Carpenter's Christmas EP, which is called Fruitcake. It's a 6-song EP all about, well, I guess just in the vibe of Christmas. So I think this is going to be really cool. I'm glad to see Sabrina doing this. We've been seeing this with artists sometimes, and I think that's fun. It's cool to keep your name out there. It's cool to keep putting out releases for people. And of course, what better way than the holiday? You never know when you are the next Mariah Carey. You know what I'm saying? One song, you never have to do anything the rest of your life. It's crazy. Before we get into today's video, I just want to plug my Patreon. I did Emails I Can't Send as a full uncut album listening party where we didn't cut anything out. We just enjoyed the tunes over on Patreon. Links in the description. Super easy to sign up and super cheap. Also, Fruitcake, if you're watching this here on YouTube, hi, I love you. But Patreon's already got this video and it's the full video. So if you want to watch the whole thing, we don't cut any songs out. Check it out. We don't cut any pieces out. We just jam the entire thing. I press record. We enjoy it. I stop the recording and I upload it. YouTube gets a more edited version and a lot of it's cut down. So if you want to support the channel and get access to those things, link is in the description. Thank you all so much ahead of time. I appreciate y'all. But with all that out of the way, I'm so excited to dive into this. Make sure you guys smash like if you like the video. And of course, subscribe. Let's do it.
Think I only want you.
Oh, okay. Now, this is something that I like. I enjoy the fact that she decided to revisit the song and give it a Christmas twist so that this EP gives you a song that you're familiar with in a new light, but then, you know, all this other new stuff too.
Sounds like ho, ho, ho. Underneath this old tree. Looking at you got me thinking Christmas.
Yeah. I'm into this because you just, you know, keep the same vibe, keep the same instrumental, same energy, but change those words up a little bit, give it that Christmas vibe. Again, I don't know that I've really seen artists do this before. Like take the song that's already like very popular and then like give it a new spin. I mean, I'm sure that people have done that. I just can't name them off the top of my head. Hey! Okay, one, this is fun. Like, I don't care. Look, I've never really been like I've been talking about this forever, so this is nothing new to anybody, but I've never really been like a big holiday music person, but every once in a while, like, I'll give it a chance. And the best way to get me to listen to holiday music is to get me to listen to like pop artists or bands that have done holiday themed things. I'm not a fan of like just super old Christmas songs. It just doesn't really do anything for me. But when I get, you know, things like this is fun. That entire melody that she just did, which is the reason I love Nonsense so much. I like the flow she uses and stuff. I'm so glad that all she did was just rewrite the lyrics to the flow, but kept the rhythm the same. Like, that is so fucking cool to me.
So good, I need that Charles Dickens.
Man, she's such a good singer. Like the accomplishments that she has, and she's only 23. Like, Jesus Christ.
I'd write a Christmas. How quickly can you build a snowman? Think fast.
Hey, wait, this is great. Wait. Like, I love the energy of that song everywhere. Like, everything about that is fun to me. I enjoy that it's just upbeat and, you know, kind of silly. I like that it's not really taken seriously. It doesn't take itself seriously. And the importance of that is like, there's the little moments I loved in this original track coming to life again. Like the laughing in the back, like not cutting out the mic, all that stuff. Like, that's really cool to me because it adds that personalization. And I feel like when it comes to Christmas music, because it's so like, there's so much Christmas music that I appreciate sometimes when it's got a little bit of a personal feel to it. This song gives me that all the way because it's an original Christmas song, which I'm always a fan to hear, especially from like artists that I appreciate and respect. I want to hear what they're going to do when it comes to Christmas. I feel like it's a hard thing to do, right? But at the same time, taking a song that was already popular that I think is beloved by all Sabrina Carpenter fans because it's such a good song, and giving it that Christmas vibe and like getting me in on a fucking ho ho ho, you know? Like, I want to be in a room with some vegan eggnog. That's right. and I just want to be chilling, and there's a fireplace going. Like, she's putting me in the spirit right now, and I think that's great, all while still delivering the same energy that I loved from the original track. So it's already got 19 million plays. I don't know how long it's been out, but good for you. I hope that you get your All I Want for Christmas. I want every artist to be able to release their own All I Want for Christmas, where like it's that one song that solidifies their career. They never have to do anything else, and so everything else that they do is just because they want to. I want every artist to get that opportunity. Okay, this next track is Buy Me Presents. Got that little jazz vibe.
If you were a wise man, big up there on your tree.
Dude, her attitude in this is everything. I don't know a lot about her personally. I only know her through her music. But like that line right there, like this is a Christmas song, all right? This is a family show right here. And I'm such a fan of how she does this.
And baby, you drop every other ho and put me on top.
So we got a Christmas song, modern day, and Sabrina's telling you, Santa, to get that list and drop all them hoes and put her on top. I fucking love this.
Send the sleigh.
Yeah.
It's a packed holiday, and I got options, babe. If you don't wanna buy me presents, drink me like a warm glass of milk. If you're filled, well, I know somebody who will.
Sabrina, honey, first off, good for you. You always gotta listen. Y'all gotta be more sex positive in life, all right? Have your stocking filled if you want it filled, and it's yeah, like what the fuck? But I also just love her so much. Come and keep my stocking filled because I know someone who will. Woo! Sabrina knows somebody who will. Damn it! Come on, Santa.
His workshop.
Fuck the jet.
What the fuck?
Send the sleigh. Drink me like a warm glass of
Woo!
milk. If you're not gonna
Hey, I love this. Yes. Like, I feel like every year we should just get new Christmas music. I'm sure that there's a lot, and I'm sure that, like, I'm over here acting like this is my first time hearing a Christmas song like this. It's not, but I am just kind of fascinated right now at, like, a modern take on Christmas. And at the same time, I love that Sabrina is wrapping up sort of like, this sort of like lust for Santa in this. It's all coming together so nicely. And like this wrapped little gift with a bow on top. I'm fucking here for it. Hey, Sabrina knows what she wants. So Santa, do a better job and also call her back.
presents. Drink me like a warm glass of milk. If you're not gonna wear my stocking,
God, she sounds so beautiful in this.
well, I know somebody who will.
Oh man, her voice, especially with those harmonies that came in right there, I love that mix right there. Such a good mix. Again, I like Buy Me Presents. I like the idea of her trying to say like, look, it's a busy holiday. I got options. There's a lot that I can do. But like, if you're not going to be here to like fill my stocking, buy me gifts, treat me the way I want to be treated, that's okay because I got my man at the North Pole. Fuck the jet, take the sleigh, come down here and fill my stocking. Love that. Okay, this next track is Santa Doesn't Know You Like I Do.
How to make you laugh, kiss all your tears away, babe.
Ooh.
And all of this snow is falling. I can make you fall to dinner.
Oh yeah, good drum right there.
Doesn't know you like I do. Kiss all your tears away, babe.
I kind of like the concept of the song lyrically. The idea, Santa's supposed to know like everybody who's good and bad, and they're always watching, so they kind of know everything you do, which has always like weirded me out in a way. Like when I was younger, I didn't think much of it, but like now that I'm older, there's some shit that I'm doing sometimes, and I'm like, I don't want you to be like looking to see if I'm gonna be on your naughty list because of this action that I'm doing right here. Anyways, what I like about the lyrics to the song though, is that it definitely gives me like, the idea that even though you're like watching, you can see everything. I still know this person better. I am emotionally connected to them. I've been there through everything. I've seen it all and I continue to see it. So while Santa may see you kind of like in what you do, I know who you are. Oh yeah. Wait, that's so sick right there. So I was just about to comment that this instrumental has that 90s ballad kind of feel to it. And then like there's also these like small pieces of like almost a hip hop presence, which was like really common actually in the 90s. I feel like there were multiple times when I was growing up that I saw like Mariah Carey performing with like P. Diddy or like any of these artists, and you would get these like, you know, they're just like, they're little pieces of the instrumental, but you even hear it here. There's like this kind of like pullback with the bass right here as it transitions, and it's very like, it's sick. It's very like hip hop oriented.
I just want you to tell me that you feel the same. Me up and miss so touch under the tree.
Oh yeah. Just comes in so good right there. I feel like Sabrina's got one of those like, she's just so naturally talented that she has a voice that you could truly listen to all day. She has a good range. Like there's a decent amount of like areas that she'll go to when she's singing. But this like, what we're kind of getting in this chorus right here is probably one of my favorite. I love that little bit like, almost like, you know, that softness. I like that softness. I feel like that's something that's like very comforting and soothing that you can listen to totally like all the fucking time. And it's very relaxing. But at the same time, because of the instrumental choices that she uses, it's also like super energizing. Okay.
Baby, what'd I ever do to deserve all that?
That's true though.
Can we just like snuggle underneath the tree by the fireplace? You know I make those cookies you like. Santa.
Okay, time out. I got two things here. One, if you're choosing to make your partner be alone on Christmas, that's probably not the relationship for you, right? Like you're probably doing it wrong. If you're doing it by choice, you're doing it wrong, right? A lot of people can't get with their families. I understand that. But like if you're openly choosing to leave your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your partner, your husband, wife, whatever, alone on Christmas, that's probably not a good relationship anyways. So from Sabrina's standpoint, girl, no, run. Don't. And because here's second part too, right? If I'm like, if I'm in this relationship, I'm the dude in this relationship, and Sabrina is like, please don't leave me alone. Let's snuggle under the Christmas tree. Can you imagine the audacity of anybody to say, no, you want to spend time with me on Christmas? No, come on. Okay, so it's also possible that maybe this relationship is not together yet, although what I think is it sounds like they're in a relationship where the person is not respecting or appreciating just what he has or what she has in Sabrina. And the problem with that is that Sabrina knows so much about this person and cares so much and so deeply. This other person just doesn't seem to reciprocate it, and Sabrina's just trying to plead with them like, I know you more than Santa does. Santa, I gotta say, I know you watch the videos sometimes. My man, if you are watching this, whoever this song is about, put them on the naughty list. You're gonna leave. Come on. What people are just something else, I tell you. Okay, this next track is called Cindy Lou Who.
I saw you laughing in one of his pictures, but you'll be the one with this ring on your finger. There's red and green everywhere, but I'm so blue. Cindy Lou Who.
I'm gonna check this. You're gonna see me live check it. Show credits. What? Sabrina is a legend. That's all I want to say. This song could be a country single in the first 15 seconds. I don't know that I've really heard her do that style before. If I have, let me know. I don't feel like I have. It's really fucking cool to hear that. I literally could have mistaken this for like a fucking Kelsey Ballerini song. That's amazing. That's amazing. Fuck yeah.
With this ring on your finger, there's red and green everywhere, but I'm so blue. Cindy Lou
she sounds so good here. Wait, like, are you, am I just like, what are you, fucking high? Like, am I just like overthinking this right now? Or does she not sound like a just absolute country legend right now? Like, yes, David.
5 years back, I'm obsessed, breaking my heart. 'Tis the season, I guess.
Breaking my heart, 'tis the season, I guess. Ooh!
With your hair
Yes.
so long, lips so red. If you're waking up now, when it's over.
I'm gonna take it back just a second. I just, these harmonies are truly just fucking like magical right here. Listen to that, come
With your
on.
hair so long, lips so red. Told all my friends, they said it can't be true. Cindy Lou Who.
I'm, you know, despite everything going on in the song, this is one of my favorite Sabrina Carpenter vocal moments because it's so different from what I'm like used to hearing from her. And I've heard like a lot of different styles from her, but I feel like this hits a couple of like areas, like almost like an indie folksy sort of like feel, but like also Kelsey Ballerini. Like, I feel like I love this sound so much from her. Don't know if it's something we're going to get really much more. There were like moments in emails that were kind of similar, but not to this, not this. Like, this is straight up like, it's great. It's fucking awesome. It's cool to hear her sound like this. I want her to do more of this. I like the piano ballad style, especially for someone that is just such a strong vocalist. It's really cool to kind of have that stripped back moment and let the vocals really carry the performance. I've seen a lot of live performances of Sabrina. It's one of my favorite things to watch when it comes to Sabrina because she's just, what the fuck? Like, I can't, sometimes I'm just like, how did you even do that? No, like what? So it's so cool to hear it all come together. And in this track, I'm just getting those country vibes in the best way. Okay, this next track, Is It New Year's Yet?
Could it be in present anyway?
What a good instrumental there too.
Catchy, but they're overplayed.
Kind of love what she just said there, right? We're just talking about Christmas songs. She says the songs are catchy, but they're overplayed. I think that's the thing. It's like, there's so much Christmas music out there, but you probably only hear the same 8 songs. That's why I like it. We get a Christmas EP, new Christmas songs to throw into the mix with Christmas Tree Farm.
Listen, December is a prison. It just makes me listen.
Ooh. Okay. December is a prison. It just makes me miss him. So the holidays just bring back all these memories of someone that you either had and then you no longer have, or that is not around anymore. And that is true about the holidays. It's really odd because sometimes you think about the holidays, you know, it's present, spending time with family and all this stuff, but there is this like sort of like romantic piece to it. I blame Hallmark. There is this very like romantic piece to it that can really bring up a lot of emotional pieces whenever you don't have those relationships and you want them and you're in the holiday. So it can be kind of challenging if you are in a relationship and then you are no longer in it and Christmas comes around. Especially, you know, Sabrina, Santa hasn't visited you in a while. We need that. Woo! Oh yeah. Just the best disco vibes.
Santa, Santa, boy, you're the worst. It's the 25th, I wish it was the first.
Hey.
Couples all around me, damn it hurts. I'ma push them in the fireplace and watch them burn.
This is what I love about a song like this from her, is that we've got this disco vibe, right? We've got this like totally 70s thing going on, but you can tell there's that like heavy pop influence coming through in some of those bass notes and some of the drums. And then we get to a section like this where Sabrina seems to almost like break the character of the song, right? Because the song, she's been pretty true to that sort of like, you know, disco pop kind of vibe, but then breaks that mold and brings the song into like, you know, the new generation, gives us this cool little flow and it's going to go back. And I think that's so fucking cool. Like, that to me is what I love about music so much, and what I wish, like, it makes me wish I was making music. That's all I want to say. Okay. Blake McLean offered to teach me how to produce music. I should take him up on that offer. That's all I'm saying.
Fruitcake just makes me sick. Small talk.
I think it makes everybody sick. Don't ever get somebody a fruitcake. Actually, I take that back. Maybe other countries, fruitcake is like a great thing, but like I feel like American culture, it's always been that like people who get you the fruitcake, they probably like think little of you. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just see that in every movie. It seems like every movie, the person that brings something, you know, they're like, hey, can you bring something to the party? And they bring the fruitcake, and everyone's always like, oh, good, a fruitcake. I've never had that. I've never had fruitcake. Yeah, so sick. Another thing I'm really noticing about this EP too is that every song has a different vibe to it, which I think is super cool. When it comes to an EP, it doesn't have to be cohesive unless you just want to make it like a project about one thing. So in specific, we've got Christmas, right? So the songs can all have a different sound, and it does feel like that's what she's done with each song. So this song having that 70s like disco pop kind of vibe is super cool. And again, come on. I'm not very intelligent when it comes to music. I just know a lot of music. But I love that she like brings this song into a totally modern vibe with that second verse, which like came out of nowhere, sounded so natural, but definitely took a 70s pop song and made it feel like it was released in 2023. And I fucking love that. So shout out Sabrina and whoever produced this song, because they really worked well together to make that happen. I feel like the verses are cool. This is one of those songs that I have to listen to again because the instrumental is very catchy, but like I want to like learn the words so I could sing it. So like I feel like I, need to give it some more fucking go, but I can tell you that middle verse was amazing and made the song for me right away because I love shit like that. Okay, the last track is White Xmas. White Christmas. Crossmas. Remember when people got mad because you would say Xmas and they're like, don't say Xmas because that means you're crossing out Christ. People are high. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas and children listen. Fuck. Can we just like take a moment to just like appreciate what pop artists have to be able to do? Like, listen to everything we've heard on this record from Sabrina. So many different vocal like approaches to all of these things. And then also now, a take on White Christmas, like her cover of White Christmas. And like, you're having to do so much just in 6 songs. Like what it must take to be a popular musician, it's got to be insane. Like the amount of fucking talent these people have. God damn. Okay, what? That run is so good. So I'm sure that there's a lot of countries out there that have like not lived in a place where you actually get a white Christmas. And there's a lot of states. I think I grew up most of my life not having a white Christmas. And then I moved to like Chicago. And for 5 years I had a white Christmas. And then I moved to a lot of places where I didn't have white Christmases. And then I moved to Wisconsin and like, yeah, it snowed on Halloween. So like we get white Halloween too. It does look like a movie, but if you've never lived in snow, I feel like people really romanticize it a little more, but I understand that it's just because, typically if you've got it all the time, you don't appreciate it as much as people who don't. So it's a life lesson, but yeah.
And may all your Christmases be
Fuck.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Ooh! I feel like if she hasn't done it already, I would be shocked if she doesn't end up doing some sort of Christmas special. And maybe that was part of it. Maybe it was like, oh, I'm going to put out this EP and then do a Christmas special. Either way, I think it's going to be cool if that happens. And why Christmas special? I don't mean I just mean like, do some sort of like show or performance during like the Christmas things, whether it be like a parade or anything like that. It just kind of feels like that's what we might get here. I love this project so much. Here's why. I feel like it's better now with streaming because artists can just kind of release things whenever. But like there was a long time when like if you were going to get anything from an artist, you were going to wait like a year or like 2 years. And it wasn't because of the writing and all that stuff. Like you would have to like get the album finished, get it produced, mixed, send it out, get all of the physical copies made. And it's just this process. And what I love about modern day music, not only is everything completely accessible and you can listen to music all day, every day and become literally just so well versed and you'll never listen to all of it. We have so much music, right? But I love that artists can do stuff like this, where when they're not on an album cycle, when they put the album out already and they're kind of like, you know, they put the deluxe out like she did, and then you kind of got some time. It's like, well, I really want to put this out. Like I want to do this project for me, and like it'd be fun to do it for the holidays. Like let's try it out. And like she can go in and work on this and then like put it out pretty quick. And now we fucking got this. And I think that's so cool because it used to feel like artists were so unreachable, untouchable, larger than life. And I feel like that is gone. I feel like artists are more accessible these days than they've ever been. I have talked to more famous people than I ever even fucking knew would be possible because everybody is accessible now. Social media is like a way to be able to like actually connect with people. And I feel like when we get drops like this, it feels personal, right? This feels like a very like personal moment. It's like, hey, I really like the holidays. I want to put something out for it. And like, I want to be able to just put it out. And like, it feels fun. I love that in a song like A Nonsense Christmas, you get the giggles in the back and like the little like talking and stuff. Like that personality is what shines through all music, because at the end of the day, a producer can make all music sound the same if they want. Like a producer could go in and make all these artists sound pretty similar if they want, just based on mixing and stuff. And I don't want that. Now, I'm sure you don't want that either, right? So like, I feel like in modern day music, we look at these artists, and the reason that we like look at them in a more personal way, the reason why people like stan culture and all that stuff, whether if you do or don't, it doesn't matter. The reason people like that is because the personality drives our love for the music just as much as the music itself. I'm a big fan of falling in love with an artist or a band and then like doing all this research on them and like learning all this stuff about them. And then when I listen to their music, I feel like there's almost this connection because maybe I know more about them. So it's not just a song, but I can picture the people that are actually creating and making and what went into that song. And when it comes to artists like Sabrina Carpenter, it's the same way. You see people that are, you know, she's always active on the internet, always talking and always putting out content and always like doing all this stuff. And then also like putting out the EP, right? And there feels like there's this connection there. That kind of connection with artists, it's never been the way it is now, where it feels like before, yeah, good luck. You're never going to see whatever. Your artist's never going to know anything about you, and because they're just larger than life. And these days it's just not the same. And I think that's so fucking cool. So I love this EP because of that. Sorry for the little bit of a rant, but it just feels very personal. And I love that she was able to capture that. My favorite tracks on here, I definitely love what she did with A Nonsense Christmas. I think it's so cool to take a popular song that people already love and just revise it for Christmas. Fucking great idea. Beautiful marketing strategy too, by the way. I love that for you. I love Buy Me Presents so much because I like that it's like a little bit like sexy. Like I like that we're kind of, you know, basically saying like, look, if you're trying to be with me, you got to do better than Santa. All right. I'm getting my stocking stuffed. Damn it. I like Santa doesn't know you like I do. The idea being that, you know, you got somebody that sees you all the time, they know whatever, but you know your feelings towards them. And I also love just how she sounds in that. Cindy Lou Who is my favorite vocal performance on this record though. Even though White Christmas was so good, Cindy Lou Who was just so different. And I feel like that sound is something I'm interested in hearing more of from Sabrina. So super cool to see. And last but not least, of course, is it New Year's yet? To me, I just need to listen to it again. But what I love about it is that modern twist on 70s pop, vibes, pop disco, but she put a fucking like almost like hip hop cadence verse in that second piece, and it gave an R&B feel to it and made it 2023 pop. And I love that. Sabrina's cool as fuck. I really liked Emails I Can't Send. I've also checked out her other albums. I didn't do them as full uncut album reactions, but I do have them on YouTube. If you guys want to check them out, they're really old. I did not know what I was doing when I was reacting to stuff back then, but I did do it. However, you guys should definitely go check out Emails I Can't Send, the full uncut album reaction over on Patreon while you're watching Fruitcake, the full uncut version on Patreon as well. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to smash that like, follow me on Instagram, and follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to the channel, check out Patreon. Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about this EP. I love you all. I will see you in the next one. Peace.